and we've got about 5 minutes left. So, as I said, the phone number, area code 213-559-8058. If you want to comment on anything, or particularly on Chris Webber's assertion that the number one backcourt in the NBA now belongs to the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets. You on? Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. We've got a call. Okay, you're on the air.
Hello. Yeah, this is JP calling from Atlanta.
Hey, how you doing, JP, down there? Or you just lost Joe Johnson. How do they feel about that down there?
Well, nobody's really too upset about it. Joe was a good spot-up player, but he didn't bring a lot of excitement to the offense, and we still have a number of young guys who can get up and down the court, which really wasn't Joe's forte. So we're glad he's moved on, and we think we're going to be just fine.
Yeah,
I wanted to comment, though, on your guard tandems. And it's funny you mentioned that about Joe. And I don't think there is a premier guard tandem in the NBA. I couldn't even come up with one that I thought was supreme. My all-time favorite guard tandem is Earl Monroe and Clyde Frazier, with a close second, Wally Jones and Hal Greer, the 76ers. Back when they had Chamberlain, and even after Chamberlain left. And the reason I say this is that both of those tandems could get their own shot off on their own, within the offense or outside of the offense. That's what makes an outstanding guard tandem to me. If you look at what your audience is saying about the new tandem in Brooklyn, which is good, but if you compare them to Clyde and Earl, or even Wally Jones and Hal Greer, Joe can't really get his off the dribble. Joe was pretty much a spot watching for years. Was pretty much a good, solid, consistent ball player. But if I brought Clyde and Earl, or I brought Wally and Al Greer, the tandem in Brooklyn couldn't stand up to him.
Okay, check that out. Well, what do you think about Nash and Kobe out there?
Well, remains to be seen. I think they have the potential to be one of the best all time. The only thing that I have a problem with is they're both up in age. And I see defenses doing what Boston did to Dwayne Wade for 6 games. You know, double up on one and shut one down and make the other one beat you. And it was successful for the Celtics for 5.5 games until LeBron took over. But, you know, you're talking an 82-game season. You're not talking about 2 games. You know, so we'll have to see what happens, and enough juice in the legs for them, and enough jump in the legs for them to be what they've always been. If they're anywhere close, they're going to come close to Clyde and Earl Monroe.
Okay. Hey, well, you know, you just brought up one that probably is going to have to rank, you know, especially in people who've been watching the game for decades. It's going to be awfully hard to rank anybody over those two.